In this installment, we're going to be going over the NBA picks for Thursday, April 2nd. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our April 2nd NBA slate we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetsNetChefD. Don't forget about that TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now, we're at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10.3 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on the way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so you can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now for the Patreon here, we've had a phenomenal Wednesday, red hot on the plays here. Braves came through, Rangers didn't, but we hit Pirates, Phillies, Rockies, 76ers, Knicks, Celtics. We even got the team total over on the Rockets, over 117.5. That cash. And right now we're waiting on Denver and the Spurs at alternate spreads here. Denver, they're about to win by over 10, and then the Spurs are blowing out the Warriors by like 21. So it's almost a complete sweep on the card here. So if you want more access to this and these winning plays, also the parlays up here, just some simple double ups that we have right here. If it wants to load, plus 1.5 with the Phillies and the Marlins, that cashed. We had another double up here, Knicks and 76ers, that cashed. We had the parlay, really was trying to get that Rockies money line, got it plus 257 with the Phillies and the Brewers live, and that was a ticket that was plus 675, and that cashed as well. So if you want more winning plays, click that link provided down below. You're going to get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. And we just also hit on the Royals right now. The Royals just cashed. They beat the Twins 13-9 as well. First game up here in Spectrum Center, we have the Charlotte Hornets 40-36, Phoenix Suns 42-34 on the comeback. Looking at the odds, minus 220 for the Hornets, for the money line, plus 180 for the Suns. Total at 220.5, spread at 5.5. Public bet percentage, 78% of the bets, 66% of the money on the Charlotte Hornets. For the total, 90% of the bets, 92% of the money on the over 220. And for the spread, 60% of the bets, 71% of the money on Charlotte to cover the number at 5.5. Now, this Phoenix Suns team is getting a little bit healthier now. They do have Dylan Brooks back. We're waiting on Mark Williams. He has been upgraded to questionable, so that's a positive sign there. If they can get their center back into the fold for them, especially in this stretch run when they're trying to position for the playoffs. Charlotte Hornets are totally healthy. They've been a little bit of a rough patch here with some tough competition against Philly and Boston. They lost both of those games. They bounced back against Brooklyn on the road. And let's go back here. So these two teams have already played earlier. Well, last month it was 111-99 to Phoenix. In Phoenix, this game is going to be in Charlotte for this one here, and the Suns just lost to the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic is another team getting healthy with Franz Wagner back as well, so that's a good sign for them. This one here, I think they get revenge. The Charlotte Hornets, I think the Hornets, after the 2-game losing streak, I think they go on a little bit of a run here to position themselves in that play-in. Both of these teams are playing for the play-in, but I think that the Hornets have the value. I'm only going to take the money line, all right? I don't feel confident at 5.5. Money line, minus 220. If I have the total, and this is the best even number you're going to get here, I would lean towards the under 220.5 because, all right, I get it. These are two very efficient offenses here. Hornets, top 6 offensively efficiently. Phoenix is mediocre in 17th, but these are two of the slower paced teams in the league. All right, 26th paced in the league, Charlotte Hornets, and for the Phoenix Suns, 23rd. All right, so I'm going to be going towards that under 220 in the total. Main play Hornets money line. Next up in Little Caesars Arena here, we have the Detroit Pistons 55-21 going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves 46-29. Looking at the odds for this one, Pistons minus 150, Timberwolves plus 125. Total at 224 and spread is at 2.5. Public bet percentage here, 71% of the bets, 87% of the money on Detroit. For the total, 87% of the bets, 88% of the money towards the over 224. And then for the spread, 67% of the bets, 79% of the money on Detroit. All right, so this is heavily on the Detroit side of things. Looking at the injury report, positive news could be coming for the Timberwolves. They could be getting back Anthony Edwards. He has now been bumped up to day, and he could be playing in this game here for the Timberwolves. That'd be a huge boost. Detroit Pistons still dealing with their issues. No Cade Cunningham, no Isaiah Stewart, but they've been very solid throughout this whole stretch without their captain. Almost beat the OKC Thunder, but they bounced back against Toronto and beat them by 11. They just faced Minnesota and beat them by 22. Beat New Orleans but lost Atlanta. All right here. So both of these teams here have won 3 out of the last 5 games. This is a very familiar opponent. Like I said, they just played each other a couple days ago. I think things can go different here with Anthony Edwards under the helm, and this line is a little bit closer than what you expect. All right, so I'm going to be going with the Timberwolves plus 2.5 on that line there, and I think that offensively we're going to get a better performance out of Minnesota. I think that they're going to be able to score more than 87 points in this particular environment. That question on the 224 is it a little bit too high? If I'm expecting Timberwolves to score over 100 points, this is going to creep up right at that number. So they got it spot on. I'm going to slightly lean towards the over 224.5, but the main play, Timberwolves plus 2.5 with the possibility at a money line in this one. Next up here was it Paycom? Yeah, Paycom Center. OKC Thunder 60-16. LA Lakers 50-26. Premium matchup right now. Lakers are red hot. Thunder obviously at the top of the West. Minus 325 for the Thunder. Plus 260 for the Lakers. On the total, over 227.5 for the spread, 8.5. Public bet percentage, 71% of the bets coming in on OKC, 75% of the money coming in on the Lakers. That is hilarious to see that there. Total 87% of the bets, 86% of the money on the over 227.5, and for the spread, 68% of the bets. And then 72% of the money coming in on the Lakers with the plus 8.5. So sharps are all over the Lakers right now and riding this hot streak. If we're looking at their numbers, they've been 10 out of the last 12 games they've won. It's been insane right now for the LA Lakers. Luka Doncic is playing on a whole nother level right now, but OKC is a different animal, and they are right now 0-2 against the Thunder. Coming into this game, Thunder bouncing back, had a solid win over Detroit, 114-110 in that game here. In this one here, the X factor is always going to be the defense. Can they limit Luka Doncic? And that's really the head of the horse here for the Lakers. The engine is Luka Doncic here. Obviously, LeBron could step up and Austin Reeves could step up, but if you definitely handle Luka Doncic, and which the OKC Thunder can, and limit him and his ability to be a factor into this game, then the Thunder should be able to cover this number here, which they've done the first 2 times already. By 29 points and by 9 points in LA as well. So this game is in OKC. I have to go with the Thunder here. Thunder minus 8.5. I'm gonna have to take that number. I'm gonna take the far superior team, I think, as well. I'm not falling for this Laker run that they got going on. They've done it every single year. Every single year, you got a little hope. Oh, AD and LeBron. Oh, they got something going on. They make a little run, and then they get clipped in the playoffs. And it happened time and time again. Now you got LeBron and Luka. We saw that last year, and now they look a little bit stronger now, but it's going to be the same fatal flaw for this team. You can go ahead and believe the Lakers are going to make a run. This team is a joke. All right, this team is a joke. They're not going to make a run. So and this is going to be a wake-up call here against the OKC Thunder. So give me the Thunder minus 8.5. The total, I could go over. I can go over 227.5. I think Thunder make key stops at the end of the game. I think there's going to be more up tempo. There's going to be a lot of energy in this game. They see like a litmus test, definitely for the Lakers, since you already lost to this team twice. So I would go to the over 227 in a competitive game. But number one play, Thunder minus 8.5. Next up here in Chase Center, we have the Golden State Warriors we have the Cavs minus 455 on the money line. Comeback of the Warriors at a plus 350. Total at 226. Spread is at 10.5 in this game here between the Warriors and the Cavaliers. Cavaliers have been struggling as of late. More like up and down mediocre play that doesn't make sense. All right. They got blown up by Miami. They didn't show up at all against the Lakers. The game against Utah was close for no reason, all the way late until the fourth quarter, but they pulled away. Just a lot of question marks here, but luckily this Warriors team here is literally sitting everyone. No Kristaps Porzingis, no Quentin Post, no Guy Santos, no Gary Payton, no DeAnthony Melton. So they're missing a lot of scores. It's like Brandon Potts and Draymond, and like this is not enough. All right, Cleveland should be able to handle this team here and bounce back and get this double-digit win. I would take the Cavaliers minus 10 and I'll minus 9.5. I'm not getting caught by a point. I'm taking minus 9.5 for the Cavaliers. All right, I like the over in this game as well, or just do Cavaliers team total over. They should be able to put up a big number against this Warriors team. All right, so Cavaliers minus 9.5, and then Cavaliers team total over in this one. Last but not least, here in Intuit Dome, we have the LA Clippers going against the Spurs. Clippers 39-37, Spurs 57-18. Looking at the odds for this one, Spurs minus 180, Clippers plus 150. Total at 231. Spread is at only 4.5. Maybe I'm curious at this line. 4.5 is really low. You would think that'd be more like an 8 to a 9.5 against the Clippers. We'll go on, but with this game here, this is going to be a second game of a back-to-back for the Clippers in the final matchup between these two teams. And they've been playing each other very tightly contested defense. Well, being able to limit the Spurs has been really the strength of the Clippers. All right, they've been able to keep it in striking distance, and definitely not been able to get blown out by the Spurs, which the Spurs have been handling a lot of teams this year. But when it comes to the Clippers and Tyronn Lue and Kawhi Leonard, there's something about them that just gets under their nerves. You always got that team that's just you have some issues with, and the Clippers are that team. All right, 116-112, and then 119-115, the first two matchups that they had, and it's the third and final matchup in the LA Clippers home. I think they finally get off the schneid. Spurs have been on a very long win streak, 10-game win streak right now, and I think this is the perfect scenario for the Clippers, a rival, to definitely get them while they're on their high horse. All right, so I'm going to be taking the Clippers plus 4.5 here with the total at 231.5. It's going to be right at that number. I'm going to lean towards the under. I'll say under 231.5 because I do like both of these teams' defenses here. They're going to be playing very hard and physical, and I think it goes under the number. But I love the Clippers plus 4.5. All right, in this one here. So that's going to be our breakdown for the Thursday slate. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that one in the comment section. Also, you guys need to get signed up for the Patreon. I already showed you the winning plays that we had on Wednesday. You don't want to miss out on the Thursday plays, so click that link provided down below. You're going to get full access to daily bets, future bets, and access to that group chat that goes off 24/7. It's your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.